Yeah, Keyshawn Davis is looking to make a fight with Frank Martin.
Yeah.
It's a fight that we wanted to see before Frank got tanked.
Yeah.
Frank just got knocked out. What you think about that if that happens next?
I think that's one of the best fights we'll see at this time. Because one thing Frank Martin has done that Keyshawn hasn't done is he's been in there with one of the best in the world. Now, he fell short, but sometimes that's what it takes to evolve as a fighter and as a person. You got to experience losses to get better. I'm not saying that's the necessary thing, but what I'm saying is you have to take some sort of loss to get better. Sometimes the loss will be in the ring, sometimes it's outside of the ring. Tank took his loss outside the ring when he got caught in that hit and run. You know what I'm saying? That was a loss because he realized I shouldn't even been there. I shouldn't even been doing that. So he came back better. Frank Martin lost to possibly the best fighter in the world right now. The most exciting fighter in the world right now, right? But if you put him in there with Keyshawn, that's going to play on his mind. Yeah, I lost to that guy, but he's not that guy. He's Keyshawn, a guy who's trying to get there. So that's where his mind will be. Frank Martin will be like, you know what? I got something for you. Because there's some things I realized about myself with that fight with Tank. So you think you know something about me because you saw what Tank did. But you're not Tank. But with Keyshawn is a wolf. Keyshawn see blood, he go crazy. Even though we wanted that fight before Tank and Frank, we still will take it now. And Keyshawn probably think it's the perfect time to take that fight because he's dealing with a wounded dog. There's still going to be some doubt there in Frank Martin's mind when we talking about Keyshawn. So I like that fight. I hope it can happen. It's just one of them fights, man. It's one of them fights because Frank gonna have a lot to prove, but Keyshawn gonna have a lot to prove. You know what I mean? And there's gonna be a lot riding on that night. And Keyshawn is gonna be looking to stop him because he know one of the things gonna be said was Keyshawn did a good job, but he didn't stop him. So he might not be ready for that elite level just yet. When Keyshawn's saying in his mind already, I'm definitely ready for them guys. You know what I mean? He already called out T.O. He already called out Tank. So in his mind, he ready. But for Keyshawn, it's a lot of pressure, again, because of what was just done to Frank Martin. If he don't do the same, it's going to be a lot of backlash behind it, which I don't think he should care about. But if he can get the fight, because that's also going to be a fight that Keyshawn can learn from. You can learn from a guy like Frank Martin because Frank Martin is the in-between. Frank Martin is a little bit better than the guy he just fought. You feel me? He's a little bit better than Artem, who Shakur just fought. You feel me? But lost to Tank. Tank is the cream of the crop right now. So, you know what I mean? Great fight.